every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High. For what if some did not believe? Shall the unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahweh forbid. Let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right, man. But the point is being that so what if some of us don't believe, or some of them don't believe, man? Does that make the faith of the Lord of none effect? Did that make the promises of us getting the kingdom, all right, or are not true? Does that mean that microchip is not coming? Does that mean that the famine and the destruction of America is not on the horizon? Okay. Didn't Noah prophesy, I believe, for 100 years before the flood came, and they mocked him? Okay. That didn't stop him, all right? Because people sit there and try to condemn this word, or try to belittle you or try to berate you over this truth, don't mean that the Lord is not going to accomplish His will, man. He said He's going to recompense those who trouble you, and we believe that, man. That's the faith of the Lord, all right? And you know what? I'm going to continue. The Most High forbid that the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou might be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when they are judged. And how is that? That's going to become because of our faith, man. All right? Because we have faith, and we have faith in the name of Yahweh Shai. We have faith in every single letter of these scriptures, man. We have faith in the things that the scriptures talk about, and the way that they're being broken down and delivered to us through the apostles. All right? It's going to be it's going to take place, man. This is the faith and the patience of the saints, man. To sit and wait and to endure. All right, the coming promises of the elect, man. All right, for the elect of Yahweh Shai. All right, every man is a liar, man. Because these other teachers, these other false teachers, these other non-leaders, these 2/3. All right, your parents, okay, your fathers and your co-workers. They contend with this truth, man. All right, they don't believe in this word wholeheartedly, man. They believe in the higher power, but they don't believe in the higher power's power, man. You know? Okay? It says, start of 1, Hebrews 4:1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us to enter into His rest, and any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. All right, because the whole point is that, like it says, for us, it says, let us therefore fear, that the promise being left us of entry into the rest, and any of you should seem to come short of it. Why would you come short of it, man? Because ultimately you don't have that faith. Ultimately because you weren't chosen to be part of the elect. Ultimately because you didn't have belief, all right, and trust in the name and the works and the teachings of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, but guess what? Those things that you hold dear to your values, that's contrary to the scriptures, that's not going to stop the said perils, all right, or the said promises from coming into fruition, man. We must, people want to sit here and debate. Right? It's not open for debate, okay? In the sense that we're not going to sit there and hold no televised meetings and debates with you guys, right? But this is the whole thing of faith, man. All right? The whole faith of the Most High, the whole faith in the Most High, man. All right? Just because you don't think that the prophets are who the Bible say they are, that does not make them not the prophets, man. Referring to you as what the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith, and them not heard it. And that mixed, man, means to be united with. All right, you gotta have, faith. Okay, you gotta have faith with this, man. All right, you gotta have faith in believing that Yahweh Shai is gonna come back and set things in His rightful order, man. You got to have faith in that you're going to be rewarded for the things that you're doing is truth, man. All right? You got to have faith that Yahweh Shai is going to come back and save the elect of Israel, man. And we do believe that. I do believe that, man, wholeheartedly. All right, but this is a thing of faith that we gotta have, man. All right, for we which have believed do enter into rest. As you said, as I have sworn in my wrath, they shall enter into my rest, although their works were finished from the foundations of the world. All right. So for he spake in a certain place on the seventh day on this wise, the Most High did rest the 7 days from all his works. But now we're gonna get another rest, man. That rest is gonna be in that kingdom, man. Okay, and that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for that. We're looking for that crown, the crown of glory. All right, that rest, that of the final chapter of being in this captivity, this hellhole being closed, man. All right, we have faith in that. I have faith in that these things are going to come to pass, and very shortly. It says, you know what? I'm gonna start it at Romans 10 and 13. But whosoever is called upon the name of Yahweh shall be saved. All right, so you gotta have a name. All right, you gotta believe that the name of Yahweh is gonna be that Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai is gonna be that name that's gonna be able to deliver us, man. Yahweh, he's gonna do it by his hand, his right hand, his mighty arm, his strong arm, which is Yahweh Shai. That's how we're gonna get salvation, man. But we have faith in that. All right, how then shall they call on him whom they have not believed? Right, how you gonna believe? How you gonna call on Yahweh Shai and you don't believe in him, man? When this shit is the fair, sweet Jesus is not gonna come and deliver you, man. To whom they have not believed, and how should they believe in him whom they have not heard? Right, that's why it's important for us to uphold our integrity, to go out and teach these on the highways and byways the truth. All right, and uploading and doing our videos and fellowshipping and being good breakers of bread and being good brethren. Of whom they have not heard, and how should they hear without a preacher? All right, and how are they going to hear without somebody coming to teach them, man? All right, and how shall they preach except they be sent? Right, man. Who's the ones that's being sent, man? All right, start with the apostles on down, man. All right, that's what it means to be an apostle, man. To be sent forth, okay? To be sent forth on the highways and the byways. All right, to make yourself a living sacrifice and also a target, man. All right. The ones that have been sent forth breaking the scriptures down are the men of the Lord, starting with the apostle Aaron and GMS. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. And that's what we're doing, man. All right, even if it is gloom and doom, all right, destruction, famine, those are still good tidings. Because after that, guess what? It's gonna be the kingdom. All right. But they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah saith Yahweh, who have believed our report. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High, man. And that's what the whole point is, man. You get faith by hearing the word. And by hearing the word, it says, and hearing by the word of the Most High. And what's the word of the Most High? Everything that's contained in this book, man. All right? You don't know what the Lord has in store for you, man. But you best believe that through these scriptures, man, you're going to get rewarded for your good and for your evil, man. Okay? So that's what we're here to do. We're here to teach the gospel wholeheartedly, man. All right? All right? It says, but yet, so but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily the sound went into all the earth, and the word unto the ends of the world. Right? And that's the whole point, man. Is that through our faith, okay? All right? That the truth is getting out all across the world, man. Brothers and some of the sisters is waking up all across the globe. Different communities, different countries, speaking different languages, are waking up, calling the name of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. This is a prophecy, man. All right? All right? So just because you don't believe, it's not going to stop the truth from coming out, man. All it's going to do is make it more profound. John 10 and 26. I'm going to start at 25. Yahweh Shai answered them, I told you and you believe not. The work that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness to me. I said, they go that name again, man. Yahweh Shai did everything in the Father's name, man. That's why we believe on the name of Yahweh Shai, because he did everything his Father had told him to do, all right, and everything that the Father sent him to do. But you believe not, because you are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. Right, man, because when we out here teaching and prophesying, all right, and trying to edify, all right, you know, there's always people that's trying to corrupt these scriptures, man. All right, teaching off doctrines, all right, trying to implement the world with the truth, all right, telling you not to be followers of men, telling you not to praise and reverence the priest, okay. It said, but ye believe not, because you are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. It says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. Right? The ones who believe, the ones who have the name, the ones who call the name of Yahweh outside, the ones who follow this doctrine, all right, the ones who teach this doctrine 100% to the best of their ability, those are the sheep that Yahweh is leading, man. Okay? So he said you don't believe on me, all right, you are none of his, man. And that's simple and plain, man. All right? Only the ones who believe, all right, who believe in all of the book. All right, those are Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. The woman read 28 and says, I give unto them eternal life; they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand, man. And who was that? Those are the ones who have the belief, who have the faith, man. Those are the ones who are part of the elect that the Most High is going to come and deliver through the hand of Yahweh Shai, man. We started, this is Acts 20, 28 and 23. I'm going to start 22. But we desire to hear of thee what thou thinkest, for concerning this sect. We know that everywhere it is spoken against. And when they had appointed him a day, there came many to him in his lodging, to whom he expounded and testified the kingdom of the Most High, persuading them concerning Yahweh Shai above all the law of Moses and all the prophets from morning to evening. And some believed the things which were spoken, and some believed not. And when they agreed not among themselves, they departed. After that Paul had spoken one word, well spake the Holy Spirit by Isaiah the prophet to our father. And the point being is that we're out there fishing for the elect, all right, doing our sit downs, being diligent in the work, breaking bread in the highways and the byways, doing our so-called Israelite thing. All right, you gonna have some believe and some not, man. All right, but the ones that don't believe don't have the faith, man. Those are the ones that the Most High is not dealing with, man. Okay, because they don't follow the sheep, man. You don't follow the shepherd, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, you are none of his, man. All right, but only faith. All right, only faith is gonna lead you to this truth, man. All right. That's why it's important to pray that the Most High keeps the Spirit on you. With John, this is my last scripture. Let's start at 37. This is John 12 and 37. Though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. You got people who saw the works of the Yahweh Shai and still didn't believe, man. They call him Beelzebub. That the saying of Isaiah, the prophet, might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord Yahweh, who has believed our report, to whom has the armor of Yahweh been revealed. Well, it's been revealed to the prophets, man. All right, the secret thing belongs to the Most High, but the things he made known belong to us, man. All right, and Yahweh Shai was revealed to us. Therefore, they could not believe, because as Isaiah said again, he had blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. All right? These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, among chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, that they should be put out of the synagogue. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. That's what a lot of you got a problem, man. You guys love the praise of men than the Most High. And because of that, you don't believe that the Lord is going to exalt you in that day, man. All right, because the elect is going to get exalted, man. All right, the ones who been martyred, All right, been beheaded for the word. You're going to get exalted and raised up, man, at the last day, man. All right, but guess what, man? A lot of you guys belong in the group of the Pharisees, man. All right, cause you guys are too worried about getting knocked off your eminent seat, man. You know. Let's see. Isaiah 55:11. So shall the word be going forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. That's the whole thing. We have faith in everything that the Most High say, man. His words in these books are not going to come back void, man. You know, and he's going to accomplish his will. Along with the destruction of Esau, all right, and American Babylon, putting these other nations in slavery, starting with Esau, and giving us the kingdom, putting us back in our rightful place, which is in the kingdom, man. Those things we have faith, man. We believe those things, man. You know? With that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Shai. Next time, Shalom.